Hey guys, so today is August the 27th, 2018. I'm sitting in traffic and figured, why not blog my conception, on my journey to conception. Um, I'm just leaving my second fertility appointment, and I just figured I should record this to see my feelings, and maybe I can look back on it later on. But just a little backstory. I have been trying to conceive since 2012. I did get pregnant once before, back in 2009. I wasn't trying to, it just so happened. So I figured, probably like everybody else, if you're watching this, that it should just happen naturally. I don't understand what's going on. So in 2012, kept trying, nothing ever happened. I never went and got tested to figure out what was going on. I just tried to self-correct. I tried to improve things like my fitness, how I ate, everything, and keep myself occupied. And it was not successful, and it did not bear any fruit. So finally, and then I went through divorce and whatever. And so now me and my boyfriend are trying to conceive, and we have been trying to conceive for a couple months now. And my worst fears are coming true again, because I kind of told myself, like, maybe it's not me, maybe it was my ex. No. Because again, I am not getting pregnant. And my cycles are irregular, and I just can't pinpoint things down. I'm still doing the trackers. I just started a couple months ago doing the ovulation trackers. I even have like a little notebook with that in it. And I'm not seeing any ovulation. And it's just really depressing, because more than anything, I always wanted a big family. And it's not working for me, and I don't know why. So I did go so far. Let me show you guys my tracker that I keep. I have a tracker. We can go into that in a later video, but so far I have had blood work done. Things kind of. I've had the HSG done just last month. The HSG turned out that everything was fine. There was like a slowdown a little bit, and then they were like, oh no, it's fine, and it went through. So they were like, everything's open, so everything with that is fine. And then I had my progesterone checked, like the 21-day, back in May or whatever, and that was super low, which is why I was referred to the fertility clinic. But that was low, and so pretty much that meant, I think my numbers were at like 1.5 or 1.4 or something like that, which meant that I did not ovulate. And she was just explaining that to me today. So I didn't ovulate back in May, but my cycle then was also like 40 days. So, and before that I had a hiatus. It just disappeared for about 6 months. It was gone for 6 months. And then it came back, and then it was like, hey, and the next time it came back, it was like a normal 28, and then it disappeared, and it came back for 40, and then it kind of has been trying to level itself out. So these last couple months, they have been normal. So they've been about 32, 28 days. Currently waiting for this new one to come. And I'm at day 22 right now. So she put in another order. I had blood taken again today, to see if I ovulated or not, because she informed me that normally if your cycle is 35 days plus, then it's typically it's non-ovulatory. So the fact that it was at 28 and 32 this last couple months shows that I may have been ovulating. So that's what she was checking to see. So if so, yay. I've still been doing the baby dance around the time that I thought I was supposed to be. And for sure, I thought back in June that it was going to happen. it was a normal cycle, medical wise, it seemed normal, minus the blood work, because I didn't have any blood work for that one. Did the baby dance around the time that my app said, it was nothing. So here we are in August. We'll see what this bears here in a couple. But I have to now set up a ultrasound for them to check my reproductive system and make sure that everything in there is fine and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes. And then after that, because you also need to get a semen count or whatever to make sure that there's nothing wrong with the male partner, which we're pretty sure there's nothing wrong with him. And then after that, we'll have talks about putting me on fertility drugs. So you guys, wish me baby dust. Hopefully that my body just needed to regulate itself, and with these cycles coming closer together, hopefully it regulates. Don't know. So I guess technically right now, if everything goes to plan and my body's working correctly and it ovulated, I could be in the 2-week wait, or it's actually past the time when I would have ovulated. So who knows? Maybe there's a little being who was fertilized and it's like doubling, quadrupling right now. We could only hope. And implanting or implanted, I don't know. So we'll see. But this whole journey has been very taxing. I really want to cry right now. And I've just been so ashamed because I haven't conceived, and I'm sure others have felt this way too. But hopefully it's something that's fixable and I can still have more children. I don't know. That's a journey, I guess, for another day. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not that old. I'm still like in my 20s. I'm pushing 30. I'm late 20s. I'll be 30 next year. So I don't know. It's extremely stressful. I've cried many nights about this. I like to have a really, really awesome boyfriend, and he's there for me, and he gives me encouragement and stuff like that. But this journey is hard. So yeah, I'll let you guys know what happens, whether I get it or whether I don't. I'll blog my reaction. Last time I cried. If I'm not pregnant, I'll probably cry. If I am, who knows? But all right, guys, that's my story.